Okay, guys, we know that there is a divide in the Manchester United fan base right now. There is a clear divide. And there are people who are upset with what Sir Jim Ratcliffe has said. And there are other people who are in support of what Sir Jim Ratcliffe has said. The question is you. What do you think? Who are you in support of? Okay, let us go ahead to actually talk about what Sir Jim Ratcliffe has said. He's come out to back the manager openly. He said that Ruben Amorim needs 3 years to prove to Manchester United fans that he is a great coach, right? And a lot of Manchester United fans are against that. He even cited Mikel Arteta with Arsenal, saying that in the first couple of years, Mikel Arteta was miserable in the first couple of years. And now, when you look at Mikel Arteta and Arsenal, they look like the team that is going to win the league this season. And this is a model that Manchester United want to follow through. Arteta has done it with Arsenal, and then Jurgen Klopp has done it with Liverpool. And this is the model Manchester United ought to follow through. And they have brought in a manager they feel that it is good, that is good enough. Yes, he's good enough because he's done it in Portugal. He's come to the league. He has to get the full backing of the club hierarchy and the fans. The fans are meant to back Ruben Amorim. Right. So when we see things like this, we just understand that it's not a lost cause. Manchester United is not a lost cause. This is my reaction. I'm doing a reactionary video to what Jim Ratcliffe has said and to the reactions of other Manchester United fans. See, guys, I think that Ruben Amorim deserves that 3 years, right? And you ask me why. When Ruben Amorim was coming to Manchester United was a dilapidated club, a club that wasn't looking anything close to being good. Ruben Amorim came to the club and was playing matches with Harry Amas, Chidobe Martins, and what he be his name again? Even some people were mentioning Sekukoni. We should just go to under 17 and bring in players that will come and compete in the league. And that was really funny. But then these are the players Ruben Amorim met at the club. And look at it in this season. We have in the upper position, we have Benjamin Sesko, Brian Mbeumo, we have Matheus Cunha, we have a goalkeeper, Sonny Lamens, who has come in to show how confident he is to play for Manchester United. And this is some form of upward trajectory. Last year, with Eric Ten Hag, Manchester United wasn't playing with any form of conviction or any form of style. But under Ruben Amorim, we know what he's playing. We can see the formation on the field of play. We can see the trajectory of what he tries to do with the players. We see everything. There is a style of play that Manchester United fans can hold on to and say, this is what Ruben Amorim is trying to achieve with this style of play. And when he came to the club, they were down. He was trying to change the philosophy at the club. He was changing the mentality at the club. He was changing the culture at the club. So these things would affect Manchester United naturally with results on the pitch. There were players who had given up on Manchester United who did not want to even give as little as bare effort for Manchester United. Ruben Amorim had to look at it. Look at it. Manchester United fans were all about take out Rashford. We remember Rashford was having problems with Eric Ten Hag even before Ruben Amorim came. Who had the balls to actually send players out of Manchester United if not Ruben Amorim? If not Ruben Amorim, we'll be suffering with all of these players right now. Now, after that, let us look at Manchester United in this season. Manchester United, Ruben Amorim has played 7 games this season with Manchester United, but it looks like we've played 30 games. But it is 7. And out of the 7, he's won 3, he's lost 3. And out of the 3 that he lost, we could have drawn 1 and won 1. Right? Let us look at it. Against Fulham, had Bruno Fernandes taken his penalty, we would have won the game at Fulham. Against Brentford, had Bruno Fernandes taken his penalty, it would have become a draw game in that match. But somehow, Bruno Fernandes did not take those penalties and we lost. Somebody will tell me, why are you relying on penalties? We can rely on anything to get results. Arsenal, they rely on corner kick to get results. We can rely on anything to get results. Now, it is simple. When you look at it, it is not the fault of the manager that we lost these 2 games. It was individual errors that led us to losing these games. I'm not going to talk about Manchester City, but if you look at it, in the first 7 games, we've played 3 of the top 4 teams, 3 of the top 4, and we are 10 points, and we are just 6 points off the top 4. after playing 7 games and playing 3 of the top 4 in that 7 games. Our next game is Liverpool, and I'm having the belief that we will go to Liverpool and actually put in a decent performance. So, guys, I feel like Ruben Amorim deserves that time because he identified players who are very instrumental, who are good enough to play in the Premier League, and Jason Wilcox and Omar Berada all have ideas on how to bring in players and the profile of player that will fit into Manchester United's system. This is very, very clear. So me, I think that we should give Ruben Amorim that time. And now let me talk to the fans. At this time, this is not the time to say Ruben Amorim out. This is not the time to cuss out Jim Ratcliffe. This is a time to actually tell Jim Ratcliffe to go and get Ruben Amorim players. This is the time. This is the time to tell Jim Ratcliffe, listen, right now, you have to be getting in players, you have to be getting in the personnel, and you have to be equipping Manchester United manager with all of the right attitude to get results. Now, it is a very, very good one that they are coming out and supporting the manager openly. It is very, very good one. It's going to boost the morale of the manager, and he would want to give his 100%. Like I said before, this is not about Jim Ratcliffe alone. I tell you that they've had the meeting with every other person before Sir Jim Ratcliffe could come out and make this statement. So, guys, the entirety of Manchester United is behind Ruben Amorim. I am behind Ruben Amorim. Tell me who you are supporting in this matter now. I'll see you again in my next video.